Hey everybody, welcome back to our War of the Chosen playthrough. I hope you're having a sweet day today. We actually have the ability to bring 6 soldiers on this mission. We didn't have that before, and I will tell you why that is after we select them. So we still have Trogdor, Claw, and Jazz. Our assault has been renamed. This is now Sir Dino Master. Welcome into the game, Dino Master. Good to see you. And for the extra 2 slots, I'm actually going to bring both of our supports, get them a little bit more experience, and see if we can't level them up. So Pharma and Nash are both coming on this mission. What I'm going to do, though, is Nash is going to get one of these nanoscale vest instead. There we go. And I know it looks like he has advanced armor, but that's just the look he had when I saved him to the character pool in a long time ago in a campaign far, far away. And it's just aesthetics. It's still the Kevlar armor. But we're going to give you a bullpup, too. Okay, so this is going to be our squad anyway. We've got both of our supports. I'm actually going to give Caitlin her own med pack because she's probably going to be kind of far away from everybody anyway, and I want her to be able to heal herself if possible. So this is the Destroy the Alien Relay. And we actually have shoddy intel, which means we're going to have one less turn to do this than we would normally have. Whatever that means. So,
Sky Ranger deployed.
the reason we can bring 6 on the mission now, and we couldn't before, is because Covert Infiltrations wasn't really working correctly. It wasn't working correctly all the time because I also had Robo's Squad Select Enhanced installed, and that is basically a mod that governs squad sizes. And mods that change squad size configurations and ultimately govern how squad sizes are formed directly conflict with Covert Infiltrations. You can't use both of those types of mods at the same time. And so basically it was kind of overriding each other in situations, and as a result of that, sorry, I'm getting speech blocked by Central. I was hoping I shut him up. I installed a mod to do that now, but maybe it only did the Avenger. So this is over here. 6 turns to get all the way over here. I'm wondering if there's going to be vision of it beyond that wall. If there's not, we can always blow a hole in the wall, start shooting it from a distance. It looks like this is going to be a better fit, though. So let's just take a little look here. Dino Master's going to just sprint up ahead here really quick. We got Jazz on the mission with her sword, running around like a samurai warrior.
On my way.
I can scout with my supports because they have the most movement. Tyler also has the Garrus Vicarian voice pack. He offered to change it, but I'm going to let him have it because I'm going to take Commander Shepard. So, eat it.
Roger that.
I love Mass Effect. I'm probably the biggest Mass Effect fan you'll ever meet. I'll make that statement. That's a bold statement to make, but played through the entire trilogy 7 times, and I know almost everything there is to know about that universe. I think at least everything there is. All right, I can't make that claim. There's probably so many things I don't know, but I feel like I know a lot. And so I saw this Garrus Vicarian voice pack on the Steam Workshop, and I said I gotta have that. So I was hoping to have that for my soldier, but since he took Garrus, I'll take Shepard. That's fine. Let's move Trogdor this way. We'll try to bypass these guys, although it doesn't look like that's going to happen because they're patrolling right into us. And again, we only have 5 turns to get over there. So, Caitlin, as much as I'd love to get you to high ground, no cover here, but no, I'd rather you be in cover. Go that way. Dino, I'm going to get you on the table here.
Stepping off.
We'll move everybody we can move. Jazz is going to go right there. And these guys are actually pinned. Well, Pharma's pinned. Nash can move. And so since Nash can move, I'll put her right next to Jazz. So we'll keep the healers kind of up near the front lines. And I guess I'll just overwatch here with Pharma this turn. Yeah, they're going to pin us down. So we're going to want to shoot them and take care of them. We don't have time to wait for them to pass. And they can see Jazz anyway, so this is kind of bad. He might take an offensive action here. Nope. They're going to scamper instead. Okay, good. So, Jazz, first thing you're doing, destroy Sectoid. Didn't kill it. Really? I had high hopes for you. She's more of a ninja than an assassin, I guess. Trogdor, we need to keep moving, so I think this is probably the best fit for you here. We'll move you here. Actually, you know what? Let's give one of the supports a chance to get some kills too, We'll move Tyler to here. I want you to shoot this trooper in the back and kill him, hopefully. Very good.
That's a beautiful
Get these supports some kills. So bring Nash here. And right there, 100%. Very good. Okay, we still have one enemy active. I don't know where he is. I think he's on the other side of that wall. Oh, there he is right there. Can't see him. Caitlyn, 36%, or I run you this way because you got to get vision of that. Caitlyn's probably going to be able to get it from a distance, and I'd rather her do that. So I'm going to move her this way, actually. And we're going to let Dino do a sledgehammer on this guy instead. And I kind of want him to go that direction with it. Because if I push him this way, he might go through that wall and reveal something. So if he's going to go through anything, I'd rather him go this direction. So we'll try to sledgehammer him here. What if he misses, though? It's an 80%. If he misses, we're going to need you to have a shield. I'm going to give you a personal shield here just in case. Go ahead and take this guy. I know it's 80%, but 80% can miss. He's dead. He got pushed all the way over there, but again, there's 2 stages on this attack. And it's just really weird how it animates that. I don't know why that would just make it a single bit of damage, but that's just what they do. All right, Trogdor, move up.
Understood. Moving out.
By the way, moving into the fog on your last move is like breaking the cardinal rule of XCOM. Thankfully, nothing bad happened there, but that was really stupid. Let's not do that anymore. Claw, can you see the objective? Yes, you can see it from here. You can also see it from here. Excellent. I'm going to get you right here.
Location confirmed.
And you're going to be able to shoot that objective from there. Everybody else is going to deal with Advent. And Caitlyn will deal with... Caitlyn will deal with the objective. So we'll start with... I need to make sure that Biotrooper is not gonna be a problem. Move you up a little bit here. You still have your ablative, so I can afford to make you a target for somebody. So why don't I try this? We'll move you to here. We're actually going to make you an exposed target. And I'm going to bomb this guy. Yeah. Okay, so he's exposed now. Fantastic. Jazz, you're actually going to come over. And, well... Yeah, you see, I was going to slash this dude. I didn't want to slash him. Nash, I'm going to get you, I think, back here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Nash is going to end up with another kill here in a second. 67% maybe? Missed.
Not good.
Damn it. So Trogdor, Jazz, that's it. All right, let's burn. I want to burn the Bio Captain. Wish I could burn both, but... I mean, I probably could have if I'd stood there, but I want to burn that Bio Captain for sure. Because he's going to have grenades and stuff that he can do unless I burn him. Jazz is all that's left. And I'm actually going to cop out here. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm actually going to cop out here. I'm going to take Jazz and shoot this guy with a pistol instead. Because I don't want her standing in a flank position. Okay, Captain's got 2. This trooper should be trying to shoot Dino here. At least I was hoping, because he is... Yep. We're going to get through that ablative. Make him a target. Oh, okay, good. I thought he was going to go after Caitlyn just now. There we go. Took only the ablative out and made him the target. Excellent. And another pod. Reinforcements are coming. Interesting. Didn't see that happening. I need to get actual vision so that Caitlyn can use squad sight. So Nash has got 27 up there. Trogdor can do it. We'll get Trogdor in to get vision here.
On the move. We've got the objective.
He's got the objective in sight. Caitlyn, shoot the objective. Could do it in one shot. She did. It's that extra damage we have on ballistic weapons, on conventional weapons. That's really awesome. Jazz can just come up here then and kill, right? Yeah. Kill from here. Finally get a sword kill. With a kick, I guess. 44% is not bad odds for my healer. It's a miss. Who else can do it? Nash missed last time. Trogdor, you're going to overwatch these. I need people to overwatch the reinforcements.
Roger that.
So Nash is going to go up here and kill this guy. Right here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yep. We're going to overwatch here. Nash, finish it off 100%.
Nailed him. That's it. I'm out.
Okay, so the sectoid soldier is going to complicate things. So we have 2 pods now.
Forces on the ground.
These guys are not... These are not the reinforcements I was looking for. Please don't shoot. Okay, good. What else we got? Everybody good? Yeah. Reinforcements, actually, it's yellow anyway. They're not going to be here. I could potentially burn 2. I don't think I can get quite far enough for that. However, Jazz is pretty close. You can't get to the sectoid. Damn it. Oh, what a drag. You can't get to any of these guys. You can get to this guy, and that's it. And then means we have to kill the demolitionist. Pharma, let's get you... Let's move you up into a better position here. Nash will reload. Drop you down lower so you can help. I don't think Caitlyn has any... Well, all right. 64%. Hey. Hey. That's pretty good. 64. I was really counting on that. Dino, with your shoddy. All these places are flankable. Jazz, it would be really nice if you could have done something about them. I think Trogdor is going to just go burn this guy. Maybe we burn the demolitionist. I could go here and burn the demolitionist, maybe.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
At least we're not flanked anymore. Actually, I got a better idea. If it works. And I have no idea if it will, so let's see. We'll go like this. And we'll see if Jazz... Nice. Get the objective here. Super capacitor. Cool. Can we give extra action point to a squad mate within line of sight? Extra action point. That doesn't mean extra movement. It means extra action point.
I am with you.
Combat presence. Go kill the sectoid. And then be in full cover on this side. Didn't kill the sectoid. Oh, you left it alive with 1. How could you? I can't believe it. I don't know why I can't believe it. It happens every goddamn time, so. I guess we'll...
On my way.
Yeah, we'll gamble with a life. 57%. Okay, then. It is what it is. We tried. At least she's not flanked anymore. He's overwatching. Nice. All right, demolitionist is going to do demolitionist things. 3 damage and a grenade. Ugh. All right, this is why we have healers, though. So there is an overwatch here. We know this. I can conceal. I'd like to get Caitlyn a kill. Like, I'd like her to be able to shoot this thing, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. If we could just, I guess, just pistol shot this thing and kill it for now. Second time she's had to use her pistol, but all right. Pharma, I'm going to get you to here. Yes, we'll stay out of cover here. That's fine. Let's get Pharma to heal. Because we're going to go, and we're just going to use Trogdor here to kill this guy anyway. Like, this guy's not going to stay alive, so let's just make sure that that heals, and then we come over here and we blow this guy out of the sky. The shotgun. Right, just get right next to him with a shotgun and blow him up. No mercy at all. 91%. There we go. Death. Okay, reinforcements are still coming, so we have to wait. We have to go and get that. We're going to grab the loot, I think, next turn. And for this turn, I'm going to get into cover and Overwatch. We have Nash can get to here and Overwatch. Caitlyn, I'm going to move you to here. You're not going to be able to Overwatch, but we'll get you here at least.
Moving to Overwatch.
Couple of biotroopers.
Advent troops
Three
spotted.
biotroopers. Okay. Now, if you're wondering what the difference is between a trooper and a biotrooper, the biotroopers have like poison grenades. So they can throw grenades that, you know, poison AoE, and then not only does that do damage because it's a grenade, but then also it has reoccurring damage to us over and over again because of how that works. So, wow. Did this guy just... No, where is he? He's standing here. Yeah, he's not there. He's standing here. That's just glitched into the map right now. We can take and use your sledgehammer skill to make that go away. I'm all right with that. Where's the other dude? I can't sledgehammer the other dude. Where'd he go? Anyone got visual on the other enemy? You do. Where is he? All the way over here. Yeah, okay. There should be more than that, though. I thought there's like 3 biotroopers, and I only see 2 of them right now. Super weird. Okay, we are going to use sledgehammer, though. And we'll just... I guess this counts as cover, right? Yeah, that counts as cover against this guy. We'll do it from here. Go.
Pulling off.
I didn't see anybody die on the Overwatch, but I was also looking at my son doing really weird things over here, so I guess I shouldn't have done that. Go away, kiddo. He knows. He's smiling at me. He knows interrupting me is very fun. All right. Let's see. Anybody wounded? We're good, right? Yeah, Jazz can go get... actually, we can conceal her.
They won't see a thing. Closing on target position now.
And then we'll just get the loot. She's hauling a lot of loot on her, so definitely don't want her to die. Move her this close. Pharma, you're going to go back to cover here.
I'll stay up here.
Overwatch, Nash. We got vision on him. Just Overwatch from here. Trogdor. I think I'm going to move you up.
Moving to position.
I mean, I could just grenade him, or I just rocket him. This will just take care of it right now, right? Unless it's a huge scatter, but 3 tiles, he's right in the center of it.
Coming your way.
Let's just try it. Well, it did hit him. Caitlyn, can you get the kill? Caitlyn, get the kill. Oh, but she's not, like, she can't stand anywhere that's not risky. Well, we have heals. She's got 6 health. His gun does 3 damage. He's got bad aim, so. Go, Caitlyn, go.
Whatever you say.
Use your pistol. Take him out. 80%. Yes. Been wanting to get a kill for the sniper. Okay. There it is. 12 out of 12. Who's our VIP today? We have VIP given to Jazz, of course, with 4 kills. 32 damage dealt. Mostly on sectoids. Well done, team. Now, I know some of you might think, hey, this is kind of easy. I assure you, it's going to get much more difficult.
When it comes to taking out the aliens.
The mid game has been modded more than the early game has been modded. And when it comes to enemies, a lot of these enemies are going to show up later. And there's a whole bunch of them that are really gnarly. All right, so Jazz has promotion, and we can go Blade Storm, which I think is amazing. We can also go Witcher Blade. And Witcher Blade, critically slice an adjacent undead foe. A kill will headshot. This attack cannot miss. It can only be used against the dead. No cooldown. So Witcher Blade, effectively, steel for humans, silver for monsters. You're trained how to fight the lost, to become the Avenger zombie specialist in the process. So you'll just take out the dead. And you can just go on and on doing that. If it's a map full of lost, she could literally just kill the entire thing over and over again, which is crazy. And then we have Laughing Shadows, which is a wicked slash attack at your target's eyes, which leaves the victims blind and disoriented. But Blade Storm is really good too. You have above average combat intelligence, and we have 13 AP for XCOM. It's possible we can just get both of these things. But I'll bring it up to you and see what you think for the perks later on down the road here. So we do have a wound. Trogdor is going to be out for 13 days. We got a scope, a super capacitor. Gremlins do more damage. That's sweet. We got a strong box. We got a couple of lock boxes and then a bunch of corpses. not a whole lot for alloys.
Executed and no casualties.
One of the biggest challenges we're going to have in this run is keeping up on getting enough alloys. Any chance we get to get alloys, we should take it, because this game is going to be difficult to deal with there. So it looks like Jordan Whitlock and Yusa could potentially form a bond. We're going to look at bonds in a little bit here. So I want to first go in and take a look at our new soldiers. We have Pope. We're just going to go down the gunslinger path. So he's going to take care of business this way. He wants to be a true Eastwood, so there you go. Your 6-shooter. I'm never going to give you any conventional weapons either, okay? None of these, you know, conventional-looking pistols either. No, 6-shooter or nothing. All right. We have Lucian, the gamer Cabbage Rolls, had a promotion as well. He said he wants Executioner. So there's that. There you go. And then we've got Lizzie, Winnie, Eric's daughter. This is our new Psy operative with the pistol and everything. So welcome, Winnie, Eric's daughter. Good to see you. What we're going to do is we're going to take and promote you. Now, you said Commander's choice. I could do anything I want, and that sucks because I don't actually know what I want here. So, like, part of me says Necromancer is cool, but it really only takes advantage of it. Like, the only time we can ever really do it is if the Warlock's on the map, the Spectral Zombies, or when the Lost is on the map, which is cool, but like, I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to get like a Lost Brute, for example, and just like take control of it. That sounds really cool, but very situational. Abyssal Pillar seems like it could be very good, especially if I'm combining it with, say, Jazz, because oftentimes that sword, she's going to be left standing in a compromised spot. And she's not like a Templar, which can swing and then move, right? At least she can't do it yet. And so being able to give her cover could be cool. But I think ultimately the thing that's going to be most useful for us, especially when it comes time to face the assassin because of all of her blinding things and the disorientation, and like a lot of Advent has special grenades now too. I think Soothe is going to have the most usage over time. If we get more AP, maybe we'll take a look at other skills, but I think ultimately Soothe is going to be something that's going to help us even more. We're going to cure panic, blind, and disoriented from a single ally. I think that sounds better, so we're going to take that. Okay, there you go. And so now all we have left is Jazz for her skill there. Okay, I have 2 more people to bring into the game, but I don't have any more rookies that I can name yet. This person's going to be a commando, so we need to get that done. And then I have a Shinobi to assign and an Inferno to assign. And that's what these 2 rookies that are on covert actions for 22 hours are going to be. So we'll go ahead and do those later. Now, Guerrilla Tactics School before, when I went into new tactics, this used to say Infiltration Size 1, Infiltration Size 2, Squad Size 3, and Squad Size 4. Now, that's what it used to say. And that's why it was all messed up and incompatible. Instead of using the GTS now to raise squad size, now we have the option to use bigger squads, but we need to use these to no longer suffer the penalties that go into having more people in infiltration. So, and we can then reach 250%. If we go to infiltration size 2, 6 squad, our soldiers of squads of 6 will no longer get that penalty. And those penalties can be pretty severe depending on what the mission is and how long it is until it expires. All right, let's take a look at our soldiers here really quick. Now we have Nerd and Eastwood, and they are probably the best fit for compatibility here because they have a very high 9.5. So sending Bluesy in missions with Clint makes a lot of sense here. So we're gonna go ahead and bond these 2. And I've already actually made a poster for this, so I don't need to create a new one. These guys have access to a channel where we will be able to, where we're gonna share pictures from you guys. So I'll be sharing lots of screenshots and stuff from this campaign into that XCOM Photos channel. Currently, as of recording this, that's only available for people who are in the campaign. Once this starts to post live, and once these videos start to get kicked out for everybody else, these pictures will start rolling in, and you'll be able to see those as well. So we'll start opening up that channel for people to be able to see it. So anyway, yeah, that's what it is for photos. And there's the Brumby and Pope here. I'll just go ahead and show you what I got anyway. Okay, now the format here being released to some people before others, this may not find some people well, and I realize that's probably not very conventional, but the thing is, I'm out of the country. Like, physically, I will be out of the country all of January. So I can't make any content for you at all in January. And so I'm doing it this way so that I can get content up, get a huge backlog, and so I can release it throughout the month of January when I'm not here. That's the hope anyways, to have content still rolling to you while I can't make it. I don't know if it'll even work out. There's probably going to be a huge gap where there isn't content at all, but hopefully you guys won't forget about me. Expanding the resistance. Aliens are continuously improving their forces. For XCOM to keep up, they will need a steady flow of resources that may be difficult to obtain through supply transfer missions and the commonly found small intel rewards. Building at least one radio relay, yada, 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 will let us do things. So it's just telling me to build radio relays, which I'm aware we're going to. Still want the scientists in 3 days. Still want the scientists first. We can get all the research going while I'm doing that. Okay, so we ended up getting an ultrasonic lure from this.
Commander, there were a few wounded during the latest covert action. But
which is interesting.
After a few days rest, everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Factory reactivation success. So we had the ability to get ultrasonic lures, nanoscale vests, or laser sights from this type of mission, and we got the lure instead. And then these two both get promoted, although this one's wounded, and we'll go ahead and get these guys brought into the game and named as well. Let's continue. And then I think, yeah, now that we got the scientist, I want to go in and there's supplies over there. That's fine. We'll go ahead and make contact with this region. Now that we have the good intel, it's 83 intel now. Let's make contact here.
Setting course for the Arctic.
And having two regions, we'll be able to...
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
we'll be able to detect and counter 2 dark events
The results
next
of
month,
our
hopefully.
breakthrough were quite
All right,
fascinating.
modular assault rifles is now complete.
Commander, if we intend on discovering the purpose of the chip we
And this means that our assault rifles can now have an additional weapon upgrade slot, which is crazy. Now plated armor is inspired. You just really don't want me to have mag weapons, do you? I don't know if I'm gonna do this though. This inspiration, plated armor is massive, but remember, alloys. They're gonna cost me alloys, and I'm not sure I have the alloys to deal with it. I would rather have mag weapons sooner, I think. I think I'd really rather do that. And then alien biotech is needed for all these autopsies too. So like this is the reason why I wanted that scientist in here. I mean, inspiration though, right? 25 days. Somebody can have a really good armor. I mean, this is gonna unlock the ability to make predator armor, which I just can't use it yet. I can do mag weapons instead. I think I'm gonna. I might regret this. I think I might regret this pretty heavily, but I'm not gonna take the plated armor inspiration. Having the research is good, but it puts me behind on mag weapons by a month, and I don't have the alloys to even build them. So I'm gonna pass. We're gonna do a lockbox instead. Okay, let's go ahead and visit the armory. And I've brought in 2 new soldiers here. At least I've brought in 2 new viewers for soldiers here. We have Alvin, Treeman Elf. This is just the look and the aesthetic of the soldier that you took over. So you are an Inferno. Welcome. If you want to change your appearance, let me know either in the barracks channel that you have access to, or just, I don't know, DM me your bin file if you create your own, or any changes you want to make. There you go. But welcome into the game, Alvin. And finally, we have Mordecai Jinsu or Ginsu. I don't remember which one it is, how to pronounce it, but Mordecai Ginsu/Jinsu Silvermoon. Let me know if it's a hard G or a soft G. Now, this is not the aesthetic that Mordecai sent me, and he's gonna right away. He's like, "What? That's not what I look like." I'm leaving it like this so I can show people why I do it this way, why I let random names come in instead of just having them pulled from the character pool organically. So you guys can send me your bin files as we go. I can go into customize here, go to character info, and using the load character from pool mod, I can take the character that you sent me after the fact and just overwrite the appearance, which is what I plan to do now. So as long as the name of the soldier exactly matches the name of the soldier that's in the character pool, it will replace your aesthetic with the one that you have decided on. So there you go, Mordecai, you're now in the game. Now, the only thing it doesn't bring in is the color and pattern for weapons. It's always this default green, and I don't know why, but that's just the way they do it. I want to say they do it that way because different classes have different weapons, and you're just bringing in a character aesthetic, so don't necessarily have the same weapons. So with that, what I usually do is just go in and make it black, and that's it. So there you go. Welcome in, Mordecai. You look a little bit down on yourself. That's just because you're wounded. All right. The final thing I was going to look at here is Winnie. Now, Winnie is our Psi operative now, and he's going to notice that his character looks a little bit different too, and that's because we've changed it out to where you no longer have a Psi amp, and you're no longer going to use that handheld amp for your skills. Instead, now what you use is this Psi underlay. You have this vest underlay, and we can upgrade this underlay with, it has all the same benefits, I think, of your Psi Soldier stuff. So it has the same benefits as the handheld thing, but in this case, we can now upgrade the underlay. And what we can also do, if we get any attachments for it, is we have upgrade slots available for this as well. So we can mod that out later if we want to as well. So anyway, you're wearing a vest now instead. But another thing we could do is if we go into customize, and this really only works for Psi Soldiers, in my opinion. And I don't know if you want this. If you do, then cool. If you don't, then that's fine too. But we also have the ability to go with arms. And I believe we have well, I thought I did anyway. Maybe it's on a... Okay, I found it. Sorry. I had to look for it. So it's not in the basic arms. You actually have to go into the individual arms when you do this. So if I go to left arm, I have a lot of different options in the arms now. And one of those options is XCOM Hero Bear Psi Augment. And so we can actually give you this psionic augment. Now, this does give you kind of a mechanical hand. All right, and it gives you like this psionic vein, but if you wanted to be like this decked out sort of mechanized Psi Soldier, you could now do that if you wanted it. You don't have to, of course, but it's an option for you now if you wanted it. So I'll leave you with the bear arms for now. Your animations are all changed as well on Psi Soldiers. They're all changed now to go along with the fact that they don't have that amp. So we should see some interesting looking animations and stuff from her as well. Okay. Go back into the map view, and let's continue making contact.
Establish contact with the local resistance network as soon
That's what
as
I'm working
possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Our people seem to work well together.
With their
Commander.
plans. Okay, so it looks like we got another rookie upgraded there too, so somebody else to bring into the game, and a new mission just popped up as the second part of the chain to rescue the engineer. Now this has a major risk. It says mission timers decreased by 1. Okay, so we have just shoddy intel on this one as well. But we can go in and get that engineer. I think that's definitely something we want to do. So let's go to loadout really quick. And infiltration missions, this is going to walk you through the same thing that I was trying to show you that was different before and is now changed. So if I go in here, we now have the infiltration counters and we have these optional slots. This is how it was supposed to be, and it just wasn't before. So I'm glad that that is now worked out. So for example, I can send Bluesy on this. Let's go ahead and get Clinton here as the bond mate. Bluesy, we're going to give you a regular assault rifle instead, I think, here. I'm trying to keep these things kind of in theme with the class, so I'm not like going over to Nerd here with a loadout and saying, hey, by the way, do you want to have a sword? I can do it, but I'm not going to. Because the mods allow me to unlock basically every type of weapon for these classes, I'm going to try to stay on theme. Now that said, I'm a little bit off of theme in that I do tend to give the support people, which I am sending on this mission as well. Let's send Pharma on this mission. I have been giving support people bullpups. I don't see why I can't give you a better gun, but if I wanted to really be traditionally balanced for this class, I would have you exclusive to a pistol. You can feel free to let me know how you feel about that, whether it's okay to have a bullpup or not. I'm going to stick to doing that. The reason I'm doing it this way instead of giving him the assault rifle is because this at least gives him the ability to shoot something that's slightly less powerful than an assault rifle, but also a bit more capable. It's kind of the happy medium. And since we have a assault rifle upgrade for all of XCOM, this also makes it to where he doesn't have that upgrade. I don't know. I'm just like giving him a smaller machine gun, basically. All right. We can send Claw on this mission too. I think it's probably fine. We're going to rescue somebody from a cell. So Dino's going to go on this mission as well. And then as long as he's not... yeah, I don't think he's not tired or anything, so it's fine. But then notice what happens here, though. Since I've occupied the optional slot, we're now getting a penalty to our infiltration time. It's going to take us longer to do this and potentially makes it more dangerous because if we over-infiltrate, we could negate certain risks, like the fact that we have less mission timer. We could also make it less likely that the Chosen will show up. If you under-infiltrate missions, you can have Chosen like almost every mission. You can have to deal with the Chosen coming to you almost every time if you under-infiltrate all the time. So there is risks to taking more people, but ultimately I think it's still a better fit. In fact, I will take Winnie on this one. I think it's probably a good thing to do. So these two are bond mates. I like it. We'll have those features for the bonds. And then Winnie's going with this. And I think for Winnie, I think I'd rather have you in one of the nanoscale vests. Because you're probably not going to use... you might use the grenade. You already have 7 health. Tell you what, we'll give you a flashbang instead. So we have Pharma, Claw, Dino, Nerd, and Winnie. That's what's going to go on this mission to rescue the engineer. And it's going to take an extra 2 days and 10 hours. The most we can infiltrate here is 150%. So you might be saying, well, what's the big deal? You go 150%. You know, it's whatever, right? Well, if I take a look at this and go back to it, I don't know how to tell what rewards we can negate with our infiltration chances. I think I have to go into the actual... Maybe it's this screen. Top right corner of the screen, you'll see the current number of informants. Ah, yes. The resistance sympathizers. There's 350 informants. These are hidden in Advent-controlled areas. They're the key to XCOM's global operations. Informants gather data and report back to XCOM, revealing new opportunities for our soldiers to investigate. With the current number, we can expect our informants to uncover a new activity chain about every 2 weeks. So the more we have, the more activity chains we'll be able to discover. What I wanted to find, though, is a readout as to what the consequences are for not infiltrating this all the way, and I just don't see that information. I thought I was supposed to be able to see that because you can see pros and cons of infiltrating further or not, but I don't see that anywhere. So we'll go back to scanning here. I have the option to build a pistol, a shotgun, a sniper rifle, or a sword. Let's give a sword. Decreases melee damage taken by 6. Empress. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, we could maybe give that to Jazz. I would hope for something more offensive. But decreasing melee damage by 6 means she can't really be hit by melee. So that would be cool once if the Chosen shows up with her sword, that'd be cool. That would also, I think, be helpful if we start like having mutons to deal with. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go back into getting another lockbox.
Realistic expectations as to
I mean, as much as I want the... oh, here we go. Black market 4 days. We're already discovering that, so we don't need to worry about it. Actually, it's right here. It's done. Okay. So help the smugglers. So 2 rookies. We bring in 2 more people into our wonderful campaign. Good to see. I'll do that before next video. I'm going to give a gremlin. Yeah, I like the gremlin. Grenade launcher would be cool too, but there's currently no demolitionist, so whatever. And then a wrist blade. I think that's the ripjack stuff for the skirmisher. Let's go gremlin. See what we can get here. So this is bonus. Bonus grants 2 charges of tripwire protocol, which reduces enemy mobility by 4 for 1 turn. All right, more stuff for the hacktivists. That's great. Good stuff. I think we'll do another one. They open pretty quick so far, and I think it's working out. Let's go. What else can we get?
There were some casualties during that last covert action.
All right, so Jake went ahead and did this. This rookie's ready to be promoted, and then my brother has a promotion, which he's not going to have time to bother with it. So I'm just going to go Commander's Choice with him, and I think I'm giving him remote start. So we've got Silent Killer, which is, kills with the rifle do not increase the Reaper's chance to break out of shadow, but the chance still occurs. We have remote start, which is, I think, everybody's favorite for, it's very situational, but when it works, it's amazing. You just basically detonate an environmental explosive, and it causes double damage with twice the normal radius. It just causes absolute chaos. You can also do this and not break concealment unless they've changed that. I don't know if they've changed that. They might have changed it, but we're doing that. The final task here, though, or the final option here is flash round. A redness searing phosphorus round, which streaks past the target. It doesn't do any damage, but it disorients them. Has a plus 25 aim bonus. I still think remote start, when it works, you love having it. Also, the demolitionist has this available to them as well. So that skill, the grenadier, right? Which we currently don't have. It's crazy. I might actually go in and say, wink, wink, hey, whoever wants to be a demolitionist, there's 2 of them. I'll make 2 of these guys demolitionists. I don't tend to lock classes, but I'll give incentive, you know, I'll be like, wink, wink, hey, somebody, you're in the game immediately if you want to be a demolitionist. Ooh, we have Jordan Whitlock and Yusa. This is Trogdor, so an Inferno and a Commando. I like this. What's the... How compatible are they? Let's check this out. The Tyke is 9.7. Wow. Okay, yeah, Trogdor and Tyke. I like it. Let's go. Bond mates for life. Here you go. Yeah, I'll do the photo. All right, I played around with the photo for a little bit, but here you go. Trogdor and Tyke, fire and ice. I like it. It's like, you know, fire, of course, for the Inferno, and then he's like ice cold killer commando, right? I like it. So I'm posting these pictures up on the Discord server so people can see them. All right, let's go. This and other screenshots are going there too. I don't know if I said that already. I sometimes I repeat myself because it's been a little bit. When I get to communicating with everybody else, it's yeah, sometimes I forget what I said. Let's do a wrist blade. Let's see what this is all about. This is called patch. 20% increased dodge piercing. Okay, so significantly more likely to hit at least. That's pretty good. We could do one more. It takes 2 days. Or we could do the strong box, which takes 3 days. I think we'll go bigger this time. Let's take that. And we just got access to the black market, right? Oh, no. They're in this region, so I have to make contact here first. It doesn't look like they are, but apparently they are.
We're ready to move when you
Okay,
are,
80 additional
I've updated our
supplies.
objectives based on the latest information.
That's our income now, 80 additional supplies. That happens 43 hours before the supply drop. Pretty good. All right, so we can search for 4 days. No, we should have this already. Oh, wait a minute. I get it. We uncovered the location of it, and we still have to... Oh, okay. I see. So it wasn't like we already got this from the covert action. The covert action was what we needed to discover this. Okay, so do I want to get this now, or do I want to wait? God, rookies, are they going to go away? Rookies are so important. Actually, I would really like to build another facility. I've been putting this off, and I was kind of hoping to do it here, which is why I've been putting it off. There's only a day left in this. But I'd like to get the laboratory up and running. I need 175 supplies to do that. So I think we'll actually go get the supplies next instead of the black market. The black market will always be there.
Avenger plotting new
We'll go get the
course.
supplies instead. And then that way I can get the laboratory up and running. Alien facility. Okay. So now we've heard a whisper of an alien facility. Now these have been changed slightly as well. So, assaulting Avatar facilities. These are hidden facilities supporting the Avatar project, and they should be a major target for XCOM. But a direct assault on these facilities is suicide given the amount of reinforcements that they can bring. The facilities must first be jammed before they can be safely attacked. And this has to do with actionable leads, which are gained by researching facility leads, and they can be acquired through capturing Avatar coordinators, scanning sites, and random hack rewards. If we hold at least one actionable lead, any facility in the world can be targeted. Actionable leads are spent to attempt but not unlock facilities. If the assault fails, the actionable lead will still be consumed. If you are in dire need of an actionable lead, one will always be available in the black market, but it will not show up again once it's purchased. So you only get one. Alternatively, there's another method to assault a facility. If a radio relay is built in the facility's region, then that facility will be permanently unlocked. Simply contacting the region is not sufficient. The amount of actionable leads we possess can be seen in the top right corner when we're clicking on this. So if I click this, you can see we have no actionable leads and we can't do anything with it, but we could try to unlock it with a lead if we had one. And that will allow us to try to assault it. Okay, so those have been upgraded. Those have been changed too. There's more steps to counteract this Avatar project now.
Commander, the
You
aliens
dicks.
continue to make progress on the Avatar
All right, let's
project.
keep going. Hurry up.
Going to slow them down, we'll
Debris
need
is
to move
cleared,
fast.
and so now we can build anything we want here. Now, I think I want to put the laboratory here. This is what I've been trying to do, is build it here. I don't think it much matters, but I was thinking adjacency bonuses would play a part eventually, but I actually don't know if it does anymore. I was thinking about it before. I'm not sure it does, but I was thinking of, like, if I do a workshop here, right, then I can have my engineers go in these four corners and it'd be no problem with those workshop, because I can really spread my engineers out if I do it that way. Of course, the laboratory being here then is kind of counteractive, but what I was hoping to do is put the workshop here, and then that way I could distribute my engineers accordingly. I think we'll place... Yeah, I think I want the lab here. So again, normally you wouldn't build a laboratory, but the laboratory is now going to increase the chance of us researching breakthroughs, and it also gives us rebates on the materials that we're using for research, so we don't spend as many alloys, for example, on doing this. And it should help us with, keeping our supplies in check, hopefully, when we build things. And which is good, because I didn't start plated armor yet, and that's really alloy intensive. So I think I will actually go ahead and do this. I didn't have enough supplies until now anyway, so go ahead and build a laboratory here, I think, at the top. This is 40 days until it gets done. In this spot, I wanted to build the workshop, which is 300 supplies. So we won't do that. So instead, what we'll do is we'll try to get access to this power coil here by excavating this. It's 90 days away. It's going to take a while. But if we can get more engineers, like the one we're currently infiltrating, then we can get that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this out. All right, so we're doing the strong box. That's basically like right now. Commando training's done. So we have a new commando, which means I got to go ahead and find somebody for that commando too. And then the strong box, we can get, I think, another medium armor. But the vector rifle could be better. I don't know. This is going to work for everybody. Yeah, let's build the medium armor. So this is Buck. Buck has increased defense by 10% against enemies within 8 tiles. That's fantastic. Energy diffuser. So we decrease the damage we take by plasma weapons by 25%. That's less useful. It really only applies at the moment anyway to sectoids, I think. And then it has superior leg servos. Provides the user with the ability with 3 uses per mission that improves mobility by 3 for 1 turn. This has got Jazz written all over it. I think we'll give that to Jazz. Sounds good. So no more strong boxes. Really light on intel right now, but let's do 1 more lockbox and then we'll hit mag weapons.
Start training someone else to pilot the Avenger.
All right, we have rescue scientists in Asia, and we want to do this. So we have a moderate risk of wounds, but we want to advance this chain for sure because we need more scientists. So let's go to the loadout for this. And we just want to send this more mobility here. We're definitely going to give this to Jazz. What I'd like to do, though, first, before I give this to Jazz, is I'd like to give her promotion so that I don't stagnate that. So I've contacted Jazz. She says that I can control this. So it's commander's choice. And I really don't know which one I want, to be honest, but I think I'm going to go Blade Storm because it has more universal usages, especially considering if the Lost are coming at her, she gets the Blade Storm every time they appear anyway. So there's still that. We're going to look at maybe getting Witcher Blade for her later, too. I don't think Laughing Shadows is better than Witcher Blade, so we'll look at that, too. But this is going to be... That's definitely a thing for Jazz. So we want Jazz to have more mobility. And then for the next one, all the rookies are leveled up already, which is cool. So I think what I'll do is I'll send Mustache, this commando. We'll send you with Jazz. So we're going to do this, and I think we do not send the supplies. I need them. So it's a minor risk of wound. Go. There we go. All right, another covert action. Good.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
And more supplies. Okay, we want to get those supplies pretty quickly so I can build my workshop now that I have that spot available. Chosen no longer suffer from any weaknesses. Oh my god.
Further success.
That has got to stop. We have got to stop this. Hell no. Oh my god. Yeah, so 3 more days on this supply drop. And let's build... I kind of want to build another gremlin. Is there anything that gives me like more attack power or something? Gain a charge of revival protocol. Okay. Hey, that's cool. That's worth it. We just got a breakthrough here. Improved auto pistols. Increases the effective damage output by 1. This is really going to only affect... I think this only affects the Templar, which we don't have access to yet. I think we're going to go mag. Yep. We're going to go mag instead. There we go. I've waited long enough. Let's go. Especially since they're going to start getting mechs involved and a lot of other enemies too. Like there's multiple types of codex now. That kind of stuff is going to be crazy. Supply drop's done. We want to go to... This is 100%. So let me see if this says. So over infiltration. Infiltrating squad has prepared enough to launch the mission now. However, you are also able to over-infiltrate a mission, editing the mission's sit rep after each additional 25% of infiltration up to 250%. Over-infiltration is recommended for difficult missions or inexperienced squads, but isn't necessary to complete every mission. The chance that one of the elders chosen will catch wind of our operation and show up to stop us will be reduced through continued infiltration. For more information about the squad's over-infiltration progress, click the yellow question mark button on the rightmost UI element. Okay, so it's over here then. This one over here. So currently we're at 100%. We can do up to 150% max, and it now shows us. Okay, so over-infiltration. Next bonus, we get Opportune Moment, which grants -15 detection radius and plus 5% crit chance. If I click this, now we can see it. So if we get to 150%, it'll give us a random sit rep, which hopefully is a positive sit rep because this mission timer is decreasing it by 1. So yeah, over-infiltration will modify the chance of a chosen intervention. So currently, it looks like the modifier is 88%. So it looks like they're absolutely going to be here. I don't know how that works. Currently, they're 150% going to be here. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna leave this to we're gonna leave them to infiltrate that continuously. Let's see. Let's go and get even more supplies. I think we don't have enough intel to do that. I'm gonna go get more supplies.
New course.
And then while that's happening, we'll zoom back out here. I think while that's happening, I could build my workshop. They can create gremlin drones, which can be sent off to staff adjacent rooms. And this is effectively just going to allow me to double my supply of engineers, which usually you have enough engineers and you don't need that. But since I have a crew limit, this is the reason why I'm thinking this building is good. Normally, I would never do the workshop. Most people who play this are just like, workshop's not worth it. And I would totally agree with you, except we only have 6 more crew in our capacity. If I want to staff all of these rooms and have them fully working, like the proving ground and all that things, and I want to have them all as engineers, that's going to take up room in our crew slots. And I want most of my crew slots to be soldiers so I can send them on more missions. So by staffing engineers here, I effectively, for every 1 engineer I have, I can staff 2 workstations. And that's worth it to me. I basically gain an engineer for every engineer I put in the workshop. It's a big upfront cost, but I think ultimately it ends up being worth it. And so I'm going to build a workshop here.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit.
All right.
We don't have any capacity
so
to spare,
that's going to start building now.
We can't expand our facilities further.
I know. I don't believe gremlins can help with clearing debris, so for now we're going to leave our 1 engineer there. But yeah, it has to do with that crew limit, and that's the reason why I want the workshop now. 13 days on that. Holy crap. Recover item from facility. Take a look. We also have some whole bunch of new stuff here too. We can't locate the Templars yet. We need a sergeant. We're currently trying to get the scientist. We're not hunting the chosen yet, although I feel like I should. Sabotage is a cool thing. Add +1 health. Not bad. Requires a sergeant though. So recover alien corpses. +5 hacking on this. We send an extra soldier, we can counter the capture, but there's still an ambush risk, which is kind of like, I guess, whatever. We can also get a breakthrough research. Modular cannons. Our breakthrough has allowed us to add an additional upgrade slots to all cannons. We kind of want that, even though nobody's taken gunner yet. Nobody's taken gunner, but we can make their weapons better. Investigate rumors. Scanning sites. This is what we need for the actionable leads. We can add dodge. Let's do the cannon thing. It's just a wound chance, so I don't necessarily need to do that. This is gonna add dodge. Probably a good idea to add dodge to a soldier that's going to be getting up close and personal with people. And I don't know if we're gonna have extra classes here or not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Inferno. Normally, I'd say let's give it to a Shinobi. But the Shinobis are all on missions. Well, Mordecai's almost ready for this. He's got 3 days on his wound. And Jazz is on a covert action for 5 days. And I know Jazz would love to have more dodge, but she already has twice what Jinsu has. So actually, I think I'll wait on this. I'll wait on this until I can get Jinsu in there. And we'll go from there. This gives ability points. I like this one too. So for the +4 aim, let's give that to our... I'm going to give that to myself because I'm greedy. There you go. What else? Let's go put... God, I would really love to put these guys in there. I just got to know who's going to put in... Who I'm going to bring in there. I don't know who I'm going to bring. I think what I'm going to do is choose the classes and then offer them as classes. I'll say, hey, who wants to be these classes? Because I really need these guys in here right now. So I'm going to say this soldier is going to be... This soldier is going to be one of our demolitionists. And demolitions, yes. And he's going to have finally somebody who has grenades. We have launch grenades, smoker, and also sapper. So these guys, if you're curious about their perks, they launch grenades like a grenadier. They also come with sapper included already, and they get a free smoke grenade as well. So they're kind of going to serve, they can serve a support purpose as well, but a lot of their perks are, destroy. So I'll go ahead and send this. We're not going to be able to negate the wound chance, but let's just send it. Go.
I'll order my people to get underway immediately.
All right, so I think I'll wait 3 days, and then I'll send Ginsu on the other one. Cover item from facility. Hang on. So where was that? Assault mission expiring. Cover item from Advent facility. This is an assault mission. So we go right away. There's no infiltration, right? Yeah. We assault, and then we wait again. This counters a dark event. We have to do this. Counters that hidden event. So resistance rumor. Well rehearsed. Our mission timer is increased by 1, but enemy tech defense is higher. And the assassin might be here.
Setting course for the West Asian corridor.
I mean, we could do this. It's instantaneous. So let's just go. I don't think we have to infiltrate this. So we bring it in. We can send us 6 soldiers right away. And upgraded firewalls are here. It's going to be considered difficult. Let's bring Skirmisher. Let's bring Reaper. Probably going to have to see the Chosen today, too. We will bring both Tyke and Trogdor. The dynamic duo there. Tyke, we're going to make sure that you have... Let's give you... Man, I'd like to give you something different than these. We have to build items, don't we? Let's get another flashbang. Let's get another nanoscale vest, and we'll get... sorry, med kit, and then we'll get another flashbang. All right, so Tyke, I want you to have a flashbang. Yep. Trogdor, you're going to have... You actually already have the grenades, so that's fine. Glance, I'm going to give you instead the flashbang. I'd like to. Can I please? Where'd the flashbang go? I just built one. Oh, I gave it to Tyke. Oh, what the hell's wrong with me? All right, this is fine. We'll just give it to... Yeah, you know what? The Reaper tends to be kind of away from people, so let's go ahead and give you a med pack. It's fine. And then we'll send a 6th soldier, of course. We're going to send, let's say, Nash. We can bring in the heals. And who else? Who else? Gosh, you know, I feel like I could use another demolitions. Another demo. I think Cynthia is a great candidate to be another demo. What do you think, Cynthia? You want to be a demolitions expert? Look at her. She looks like she should be a demolitions expert. Let's do this. Another demolitions. Boom. We got 2 demos. About damn time. Okay. So I think that's it. 2 grenades. Lots and lots of grenades. Love it. We need to counter the dark event. This is going to be our squad for the next mission, and I will most likely have this person renamed and maybe even restyled. So it'll be Nash, the Gamer, Glance, Tyke, Trogdor, and perhaps a mystery person. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.